Welcome to the Muse Dreams Podcast, a place to discover how to bring your art out of hiding or to the next level. I'm your host, Mia Walters. I'm an artist, the creator of the Muse Activation Method, and a certified active dreaming and intentional creativity teacher. I will be your guide on this adventure to awaken your creative inspiration at the source. Welcome back to the Muse Dreams Podcast. Today, we have a special episode that is part of a new experimental series that we are calling the Connected Canvas. In these sessions, the brainchild of Kayla, we will invite other creatives to step into a shared painting process, and we'll explore a theme and conversation that connects us. And for this first Connected Canvas, our theme is Thresholds and Crossroads. Crossroads are places of choice, transition, and possibility. Moments when one path ends and another begins. Thresholds invite us to pause, to listen for guidance, and to honor the act of stepping through into the unknown. As we paint together, we'll see how this theme comes alive through our conversation, the stories that we carry into the canvas, and our brushstrokes. Before we begin, I would love to introduce today's guests. First, we have Robin. Robin Wiggs is a shamanic practitioner currently enrolled in teacher training for shamanic techniques. She's also a budding artist, an intentional creativity teacher, and a Woman Unleashed creative guide. Robin spent 18 years as a massage therapist and healer, and before that, 3 decades in the corporate world. She now finds herself in the fertile mystery of the void, listening and feeling into what may come next. Robin knows the threshold space well, both through her practice and her own lived experience. And joining us as well is Kayla Novac. Kayla has just completed 6 years. 6 years?
Yeah.
6 years of service in the Air Force and Space Force. She's now studying psychology and is also an artist and a writer. In just a few days, Kayla will be setting out on a 5-month trip around the world.
Mm-hmm.
A literal and symbolic crossing into the unknown. She's carrying her creativity, her curiosity, and her willingness to step boldly into new landscapes. Both Robin and Kayla are standing at thresholds and crossroads in their lives, which makes them the perfect companions for today's canvas and conversation. So, as we begin, do you want to set some intentions? We'll anoint the canvas with our intentions.
Yes. Let's do it.
All right. There's some chalk. There is charcoal. And of course, markers down here, and then other markers back there as well. So choose your tool.
Choose your
I'm choosing
charcoal. I've never used charcoal before, actually.
It's kind of like a pencil in a way.
Isn't it? Isn't that what's in pencil? No, it's graphite, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Usually I do words, but I'm feeling a gate. So I'm going to draw the outline of one and go with that. Robin, I didn't know that you were a massage therapist.
Yes.
That's so interesting because my mom was too.
Yes, I was.
Did I know that?
Yeah. I didn't know you were left-handed massage therapist. Yes, I was for many years. Had my own practice.
I did too.
I started out in the late 90s, and it was the time when massage therapy was kind of becoming a career, like a mainstream healing modality. Yeah. And I told my grandma at the time that I was going to school for it, and she's like, "Oh, honey, you're going to get raped." It was just like, not that kind of massage, Grandma. Like massage therapy,
quit
like
my
sports
job in 2004 and went
massage.
to massage school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I was one of that group of older women who quit whatever they were doing and went into massage therapy, and it was the best thing I ever did. It was just
nice.
It was
Yes.
wonderful.
I enjoyed it.
Is there, do you think there's like some overlap with like massage therapy and anything, or like creativity or something like that? Or
I think it depends on you as a person.
Mm.
Because I've been with massage therapists who were very technique-oriented and not creative at all. Then there are massage therapists you go to and you feel like they've just loved all over you, and it's more energetic than anything. Yeah.
So like an energetic exchange.
Yes. Or a giving. Yeah, if they just give to you energetically, and it just feels wonderful.
So do you, in your shamanic practitioner work that you do you, with the idea of like thresholds or crossroads, do you experience either of those? Or I guess I should say, how do you experience that?
Well,
like what does it mean to you?
just the
in that
idea
space?
of shamanic journeying, you cross over into the unseen realms for this practice of what's called direct revelation. You go right to the source, basically. You go to your angels, your helping spirits, your guides, your power animals. And you ask those questions that are plaguing your life. It can be relationship, it can be physical, it can be patterns and behaviors, and there's just nothing you can't ask a helping spirit.
Hmm.
And they'll give you guidance. So, and then from there you cross back, and then you put that into action, whatever guidance you get.
That's like, I think about shamanic journeying and the different realms, like the upper world, the lower world, and like thinking about
The middle world.
the middle world, and thinking about like when you enter and cross over into those and come back through, how different they are too. And I haven't done a lot of like formal training in it, but I did study with like, Sandra Ingerman's writings and stuff that she's done. And that was kind of my introduction to it, that and Robert Moss, who studied with Sandra Ingerman.
Right.
But it was interesting how I would go into it. It wouldn't necessarily that I would intend, like I'm going to go into the lower world, but that's where I ended up
Right.
going. Or I didn't intend to necessarily go into the upper world, but that would be kind of where it would lead me. I know you can intend to go into those spaces, can't you? In
You can.
Journeys.
Yeah. Yes.
So Kayla, you're about to step into a huge journey.
oh gosh, yeah.
Tell me about this gate. Would you mind sharing about what this gate is symbolizing right now for you? Or
Well, with the theme of thresholds, I feel like I'm about to cross one, and I have an idea of what's on the other side as much as like I can plan for it.
Yeah.
But like I don't know what's behind it, but I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go through it. Like, what am I gonna do? Not go through it? Like,
no, you.
if I feel the calling to, like, I have to. So yeah, I guess it's like the unknown, but then like trying to fearlessly cross into it or through it. Does this look like a handlebar mustache? Be honest.
No.
Okay, great.
It looked at first when you were doing the inner spirals, it kind of reminded me almost of a gazebo.
Oh.
So I don't know, maybe keep your eye out for
I
a
like
special
that.
magical gazebo on your trip somewhere.
It
Yeah.
also looks like an upside down chalice.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I could
yeah.
totally see that too.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to flip it upside down.
Drink from the chalice.
Yeah, an upside down chalice with smoke inside of it.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
Sounds like an expensive drink at a bar. Okay. I'm gonna add some words, I think. Somewhere.
So what do you think about, like, I feel like you're both standing at thresholds for different, I feel like different reasons or different places, from the way it's kind of that liminal space before you step into it, really. I think, Kayla, you're getting ready to, like, your butterfly wings are cracking out.
Yeah.
I think, Robin, you're probably still in your chrysalis a little bit right now.
I
void.
feel like that. It's funny. I told somebody, I said, I'm still like in this mushy place right now. But it's like, how many times in my lifetime am I going to go through this? And then I think, as many times as possible. Because I don't like being the same all the time. I always want to be different. I want to try something different. I want to experiment with new things. So it's just really hard for me to be in this place of what feels like non-movement, because I'm like, okay, what's the next thing? Let's get started on that and let's get it done and let's move on to the next thing. So this is really hard for me.
What you writing?
I am kind of along those lines, thinking about what's next. I feel like my crossroads is lots of things I've been working on, because I don't know if it's, people accuse me of having ADD, even though I've never been diagnosed with it, but like my attention goes in different places and then returns back and kind of passes through all these different things I've been doing. And I feel this coming to a completion with a lot of these. So then it's like, where do I go from here? These things have been my companions for so long that a lot of my creative projects are coming to a place of completion. So I just would like to.
But your human design is a manifester, right?
Yes.
So that's your nature.
Yeah. So
you don't always stay and finish it, but you can at some point come back to it and
yes,
work further through it.
What's your human design?
Manifester.
Oh, I think I might be as well. What are the odds?
What are the odds? We're all going to be bossy with each other. That's what happens.
Have you ever? How do you discover that? The human the human design.
I don't
Is
know.
it birthday based?
Birth date and time.
Okay.
And place.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
can find that out. I don't know all those things about you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I check my daughter's chart all the time.
Do you?
She's like the only one I can remember.
I kind of feel like, ooh, it's like,
Scratchy.
well, it's also spring.
Oh, you might need to press it in and.
That's interesting. That feels important to pay attention to.
Yeah, it did.
That scratchy.
It was scratchy and spraying. Interesting. Okay.
I feel like I resonated with a lot of what you said, Robin, like especially in these like big transitions in my life, you know, all three or whatever. But like afterwards, like I feel like I have to go into kind of like a winter and just like really like chill out before I can have my spring and my summer again. So like,
and manifestors are like that. The human design manifestor, you have to have these really big chunks of rest. Like you can't, there is a human design that is meant to like, they go a lot. They're the builders. We as manifestors, we're actually the initiators. We have these ideas pop in and we're like, oh, this is a great idea. I'm going to do this. And then we hand it over and let somebody else,
Oh.
like the
That makes
generators
sense.
build it and the projectors like put it out into the world in a way that people accept it. And so.
Palette?
Yes, please. That makes sense because I feel like I have so many ideas and sometimes I'm worried that like none of them will come true because I have too many.
I know,
And so I'm like, oh my gosh, like the fig tree analogy. Do you know about that? The Sylvia Plath fig tree.
I don't think
What is
so.
it?
I think it was from the Bell Jar, but maybe it wasn't. But it was basically this analogy where it's your life is like a fig tree, and it's like each of these big branches are like a different path that you can go down, and each one like has all these like juicy figs on it, and you're trying to figure out which one to go on, and then you spend so much time trying to decide that they fall, and then that's it. Like,
So you have to, if you are a manifestor, you have to learn which kind of manifestor you are. Like Mia is a ego manifestor.
Mm-hmm.
So if she gets an idea and it feels good, she's like, yeah, I'm going to do that. It's that quick for her. For me, I'm an emotional manifestor. So I have to go through this emotional wave until I get to the point where, oh, that is a good idea. But I have to weigh all these things. So
how do you figure out which one?
you get to the point of either clarity or almost clarity. Yeah.
Okay.
At some point, you're like, oh, yeah, that is a really good idea. Yes, I think I will do that. I can see the benefit in that. So you just have to figure out which one you are.
How do you figure out which one you are?
It's on your chart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll tell you which you are.
I'll have to look that up. Yeah. Some paint on this mofo.
I am painting a yellow road.
Oh.
It's not brick.
Follow the yellow road. The golden road
The
to
golden road to
reveal what's next.
Oh.
yes.
How beautiful is that?
I feel like my gate could be in the
Do
Wizard
you
of
like
Oz
this
too.
color?
Oh yeah.
You're welcome to add some marks.
Where did I put?
I like this turquoise. I'll put some of that on.
So
It's kind of dark.
if you could choose one image, color, or symbol to represent the threshold you're standing at today, what would it be? Kayla's obviously a symbol. It's a gate.
A yoni.
It's
It's a portal.
Acceptance. Yeah,
portal.
it
Cosmic
is.
vagina.
Well, yeah.
Mine
We could call it that.
mine was a yellow road.
Oh.
I had a painting, mermaid one over there that had different layers, and one of them was kind of a, as my friend called it, a cosmic vagina. So yeah.
For some reason, this symbol shows up a lot in my work. I'm like, okay. And I just keep telling myself, well, it just represents the divine feminine. But I'm pretty sure that's not all it means. Like,
And you can paint over my
step through the
stuff
portal,
too.
Robin.
You don't have to use it as like any kind of a border.
Oh. Well,
It's okay.
I splashed.
Yeah, but like intentionally you can, I'm saying.
oh, yeah. Look
You-
how pretty that is, though.
Nice. I want to make sure I catch it.
Yeah.
There's a rug under it too, so. But I just want to let you know that so you can feel free to move around the canvas.
I think we might need to rotate it at some point.
I agree.
Yeah. So do you guys feel a threshold or a crossroads in your body before you step through it? Or is it more like emotional? Or how is it that you experience that? Just curious.
For me, it's often emotional, but I also feel everything in my body. Like that. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to figure out, oh, I know what this tension is in my body, or this tightness, or there'll be stiffness or something like that. And then I start thinking about, like, feeling into that and considering, what could that be? Well, then I'm having this emotional wave that I don't know. I'm not at the end yet, which is, it's just really frustrating for me. Like, I just want all the details. Give me all the details, or I'll find all the details, and then let's just go with it. Let's just do it. Oh, I crossed your road.
Cross that threshold.
Oh, cross the threshold.
Yeah.
Kayla's is already giving me Europe vibes.
I know. I've been feeling very Art Nouveau, so I'm like, I need some, like, I don't know, Art Nouveau flavor. But I feel like I need to cross over in the middle too at some point.
You do.
With a different color, I think, though.
Why don't you come on the other side of her path
So,
too?
do you guys honor any big transitions? Do you have, like, that liminal space? Do you have any kind of practices or anything like that you do?
I try to do ceremonies. Well, I won't say I try to do I do ceremonies. But it took me a while to figure out it doesn't have to be this long, involved, overcomplicated thing. It can be as simple as just stopping and taking a moment and saying, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Just show me the way and I'm there. You know, it can be that simple. It can be a prayer. It can be like saging your space, or walking around in your yard and giving thanks to your trees and the nature that you have outside, or even communing with your trees. I often sing to my trees, and every tree has their own song. So it's a lot of fun to, like, stand out there and just let that come to me, and then I'll sing their song.
Wow.
I love that, yeah.
So I recently had, so I knew my business was transitioning, and I knew it was going to be something different, or morph into something different, because I want to incorporate art into my shamanic work, and my shamanic work into art, which is actually the shamanic work into art is pretty simple. So, but I've been stuck in this place where I just didn't feel like anything was moving. So we were camping, and I was sitting there, and I just had this download, and I heard, you need to have a death ceremony for Alchemy of Light as she was. And then I heard, you keep trying to resurrect what your life was, and it doesn't exist anymore. You need to have a death ceremony, put it to rest, and allow the new to come through. And I'm like, oh my God.
Kayla just painted sperms for your cosmic vagina.
They're not sperms.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was like, it's fertilizing something.
They're flower buds.
Oh, okay.
No, that one looks like a
think-
sperm.
That one does look like a sperm, but that one's on you. I saw you put the tail on that sperm. It's like pin the tail on the donkey.
It is. Let's do it again. That was fun.
I feel like we need new colors. And maybe a rotate. I love to rotate.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'll
You
pick a
want to
new
come
color.
on this side?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can take a breather if you'd like.
Yeah. You want that?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
what are we feeling?
I'm feeling gold. And a rotate. Actually, no, because I haven't worked on this side yet.
It is a rotate by moving your body instead of the canvas.
Okay, fair. I would also like to move the canvas at some point.
Yes, I agree. I'm looking for this one.
Oh, silver.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Do you want a paper towel for that? No.
Nah, it's okay. We'll let it mix.
We'll just let it do it.
Yeah, it's going to mix eventually. So, in the intro, she referred to you as a budding artist. Does that mean you're just getting into it, or
I always say that
returning
about
to it?
myself.
Okay.
budding artist.
What does that mean?
That means I'm trying really hard. When I was a young girl, somebody had asked me what I wanted to be, and I wanted to be an artist or a model, always. And a while back, like I guess it was when we took the Color of Woman course, Mia, I thought to myself, I'm like, look at that, a childhood dream coming true. Like, it took a long time to get here, but here we are.
What about your aspirations to be a model?
Well, I'm a little bit short and round. Although I did model it when I was in 4-H when I was younger, much younger. That was fun.
What did you do for it?
We did sewing. We had to make our own clothes and stuff,
Oh, nice.
which I did not like that part. I just wanted to model.
Just the model.
But I don't do well being told what to do, so
Really?
it probably wouldn't have worked for me.
Fear we were getting a little muddier than I was hoping.
I'm liking it.
That's all right. A little blend.
Yep.
Maybe a smaller brush like her.
Hmm?
You're inspiring me to get a smaller brush. So what thresholds are you crossing?
Yes, I have like thresholds I cross every day, like mini ones. And then I have thresholds that are, shorter than that, maybe a month. I feel like I am crossing a threshold with you guys leaving because that's going to make my life a little different since I've gotten used to you living here after being gone for so many years. And now you're leaving again, which is exciting and wonderful, but my way of thinking and doing things will be a little different because of that. And Coda too, not being here. So I'm experiencing that one. Eventually going to visit you, but that's kind of like, I feel like I'm in a little bit of a void place too, as far as like, what's being revealed. I'm open to it, but I'm not expectant of anything in particular. Like, how do I do this? I feel like I've been in that mode for a very long time, since probably 2020, where I was very intentional about, I'm ready for this, I'm open. What is my purpose? What is my soul work, my calling? And then intentional creativity came. And then, of course, I got to meet you and Lisa and Christy and Shiloh, of course. And that's shaped quite a bit of the last 5 years. And so now I feel like, I don't know necessarily say up-leveling, but just branching out in different ways. I'm like, how is it going to look? What's it going to be?
I see you exploring a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and you're not afraid of exploring.
That's not necessarily true.
Well, but you do it anyway.
I do it for
Let me say that.
That's been something that I've had to work on because I've let that hold me back quite a few times on things I wanted to do.
Your quintessence with alchemy, that was a big project.
Yeah, it was really I wasn't even quite expecting it to be that big, but I kind of knew it was going to be a little bit, I have 2 of these, a little bit awkward in that way. Like, it was just in sort of like immutable clay phase, I guess. And I wasn't sure what it was going to be. So that was really wonderful that you guys got to help me with that part of it. Oh, the cup is now
A cup.
yeah.
Chalice.
Oh, look, I have this whole
I know.
You do.
space. I feel like it needs a new color.
I agree.
Yeah,
Let me get
when we
this-
were in Color of Woman and I found out you lived so close, I was
know.
like beside myself. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I was too. I was so excited because it's like, I don't know, as adults to make meaningful friendships is not the easiest thing to
With
do.
really deep common interests.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
It's hard to
Exactly.
do.
Exactly. Speaking of, I think
Those
I'm going to
colors
put
are
some
so
red thread
pretty.
in this.
Oh, the red thread.
Yeah. But I'm very excited. I'm not at a like an uncertain crossroads. It's an exciting one. Like, ooh, what's next? Not,
Yeah.
oh, what's next? You know. So I feel like there's a bit of a difference with that.
Well, I think that comes with age and experience. Because I remember being much younger, and anytime there was a change, even though I actually really like change, I don't like things to be the same.
Yeah.
It kind of put this fear in you, like, oh no, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's coming. But now it's like, ooh, I feel change in the air.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing.
So I put a red thread for each one of us.
Ooh.
Aw.
This one is going to go a little bit farther too. This is a wild painting.
You
I
know.
like it.
I do too. Would you like to
Oh, okay.
take a turn at the other side of the canvas?
Yeah.
So here's a question to consider. How do you trust yourself when the way isn't clear? Don't everybody answer at once.
I was waiting for Kayla to jump in.
I think, I don't know. I'm just like a very intuitive person. So I feel like that's my natural instinct is just to go with whatever I'm like intuitively, like I should do that. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing that.
That's a really...
So I feel like that's a hard question because I don't know. I just like do it.
You
like,
just trust yourself.
who else would I trust? Like,
This is true. Who else would you trust?
Your mom? No, I was...
no, I'm just kidding.
I
okay. No.
learned over time if I get too much information from other people, then I don't do what actually feels right in my body.
It leads to less trust.
It does. It actually does. But I used to do that. It's funny, when I was growing up, my mom and my sister were more alike than my mom and I. And if we went shopping for something and I saw something I wanted, there was usually two of them that I wanted. They would be different colors. And I would ask them which one they would get. They always picked the same one, and then I would buy the other one. Like,
I mean,
just-
that is a method.
It is.
Foolproof one,
It
I might
was
add.
when I was younger, before I knew to trust myself. Yes, it was. It was a way. But it is one of the ways I learned to trust myself. Like, do the opposite of what everybody else says.
How do you all feel about leaving a message in this canvas at this crossroads for your future self.
Mm.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I wonder what I would say.
And it could be just a symbol. It doesn't have to be words, but it could be totally written words on the canvas too.
Hmm.
I'm going to just take a photograph of y'all.
Do you want us to just work?
Huh?
Do you want us to be working while you're taking it?
I can do whatever you want. I just thought it'd be fun to have a memento of the painting in this form because it'll never be like this again.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, Robin likes change, so this is good.
I do.
Which is so interesting because I feel like the common theme with change is hard and nobody likes it.
Yeah, or it's like scary or
It
like
is
not
hard.
safe or...
Yeah.
It is hard.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there's just a few things you have to adapt, and sometimes there's a whole bunch of things you have to adapt.
Mm-hmm.
But how boring would it be if nothing ever changed?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'm very similar to you, Robin, in that I actually do like change.
Yeah.
There's some things I like, familiarity and comfort zone and all of that. I feel like, there's safety in that to a certain degree. But I feel like change rides that knife edge of fear and excitement. Like,
Yeah, it lights me up.
yeah, because it's
Sometimes
a little bit
it
of both.
feels like anxiety or fear, but it still lights me up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those dopamine responses that you're like, is this good or is it not good for me?
So were you able to put a future message in?
Not yet.
Oh,
I
not
have to
yet.
think about what I want to say to
Symbol or
her.
anything?
I was just thinking about
curious.
change.
Yeah.
And I feel like change doesn't scare me when I'm able to prepare for it. Like I've had like quite a few like big moves or like job changes or going across the world or whatever. And I'm such a planner and I'm just like and I also have like so much like mental evidence of like, oh yeah, this time where this thing went really wrong and then I handled it well. So I'm like, oh, if something comes up, I've got it. And so I don't know. It's not as scary when you trust yourself, I guess. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Crazy. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't trust myself. Well, I think I did when I was younger, like you, Kayla. But I had so much interference from outside
Yeah.
that it made me question myself often. I don't listen to a lot of that anymore.
Yeah, so you got your trust back.
I did.
Earned your trust back.
Yes.
How do you earn your trust back after losing it?
You get sick of other people telling you what to do.
So
I think you just, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I think at some point you just decide, this is my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else's. I'm just going to do it the way I want to do it. And you can do that for the most part, but you do have to consider other people in your life. You have to be aware of them. And you have to make room for them. If you have other people in your life, you have to make room for them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think there's...
Well, if you want to keep them in your life.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes.
There's a give and take when it comes to, I think change in general, like if we're changing, there's got to be a little bit of, compassion and understanding if the people around us aren't necessarily comfortable with it, but it can't stop us from it.
No.
Ooh, I see Robin painting magenta, which is not normally her
I know,
go-to.
I don't really like that color.
I love magenta.
Me too. Is that quinacridone? Or is that red?
So.
Because
No.
quinacridone is my favorite color to paint with.
Red. Well,
Yeah.
there's the quinacridone.
Magenta is my favorite, yeah.
Magenta was my sister's favorite crayon in the crayon box.
Oh, so you hated it.
I liked burnt sienna
Wow.
and sky blue. Those were my favorite colors. I know, kind of weird for a kid, right?
Yeah. Very, mature.
Oh, that was cool. Did you see that? It ran along your line
Oh,
of your red
cool.
thread. Yeah.
Well, I just put down some magenta.
Mm.
Go crazy.
Okay. I'm going big brush.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna do a little. I think I might wait just a minute. But I was thinking of doing a little glazing. Maybe I'll block in some
Yeah, I
color.
think we need to get rid of
Yeah.
some white. It's really reminding me of biology class. I'm seeing bacteria and DNA and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I definitely see viruses and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I
This
see.
kind of looks like the COVID virus. doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does.
I
Little
kind of
bit.
see the beginnings of life.
Yeah.
Mm.
There you
Like
go.
a lot of.
The primal ooze.
Yeah, just a lot of things that are working, cellular level, the changing molecular kind of stuff, but kind of along the same lines, I think.
Do you know what message you're leaving for yourself on the canvas?
Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm. Mia.
I am going to leave a message of encouragement and remind her to trust herself and her intuition and not be as worried about the things that have worried her in the past, just because it always turns out okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's
her
the
favorite
thing,
color?
huh?
Is that her favorite color? Robin's favorite color?
This one is nickel azo gold.
Oh, I thought it was burnt sienna.
No,
Sorry, Robin.
I was gonna put a little bit of some grounding quinacridone nickel azo gold
Mm.
in it.
Sorry to interrupt your train of thought.
No, that's okay. Yeah, it was just about, the limiting beliefs or fears or whatever you want to call them that cause anxiety or stop the motion of, the action in motion, or have a second guessing ourselves, all of that kind of stuff. It's made up. It's not even real. It's I just have to remind myself of that. So that's the message that I will have for her.
Mm.
And I will put that in here. I'm really enjoying this right here.
Yeah.
Whatever's going on there, I like it.
I think I sprayed water right there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and it made it galaxy-ish or whatever. Oh yeah, it needed some glazing.
You're enjoying the glazing?
Yeah.
You can glaze all over here too.
We can rotate the glaze action. That way it comes out a little different with each
Yeah,
Each
different
glazer?
color. I feel like the different panels of different colored glaze gives like a stained glass effect over there.
Ooh, yeah.
Which is kind of what I was going for my chalice.
Okay.
I think you got it.
Thank you.
I feel like,
My chalice, that's actually a gate.
wow,
Your
so
gate.
the Chalice Gateway.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like the, what is it? The name just escaped me. Would you like the glaze?
Oh, yeah.
I'll think of it here in a second.
So-
And it will be completely off topic. Remember.
Come, you want to paint over here?
Sure. I was just going to take a look at the time that we have together, and as soon as we kind of do a glazing,
I like
overall
this brush.
glazing, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I like that glazing.
It's bringing it together.
It sure is.
Oh, there's
I
the
like
other
another
glazing
color.
brush. Hey Kayla, can you hand me that other brush, the sash brush? Thanks. This is my intentional creativity training.
I
Magic
made
wand.
a wand out of mine.
Yeah.
I
Oh, did you?
tied ribbon and stuff around it, but I still use it to paint
Okay.
with. But
I
I'm
think
like,
I might.
now that's a brush.
So now you're like far away from it, or is it just like more opulent? Is it an extender for your thing? For your brush?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. Yeah, that looks really cool. I like it. Magenta.
Yeah.
That's okay. It looks good on there.
Did you do hot pink too?
No, red.
Oh, I did hot pink.
Mine is
They're like
crimson.
cousins.
I felt this was like a hot corner. Ooh.
I think we have an amoeba coming out down there.
Right here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This is interesting. It's a lot of fun.
I'm enjoying the heck out of it myself.
Yeah, like 3 different artists.
Yeah. Okay.
And kind of keeping just the whole thing open, like
Yeah.
with such a broad topic. Who knows where it's going to lead us? So if we were to revisit this canvas again in a few months after the world traveler returns, it could be the second session for this canvas.
True.
Anyway.
And think how the 3 of us may have moved through
Yeah.
something and shifted and changed.
I think that's...
Particularly Kayla.
Maybe you too.
That's
Who
true.
knows?
All of us. Yeah, we won't be the same people in 3 months or however long it is.
I am going to be
Visiting me.
enjoying a little bit of travel with her too.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna be together again.
Fun.
we'll see where that takes us.
That really looks fabulous. It really does.
Oh yeah, it's like so vibrant.
Yes.
It's coming together.
I think there we go. I put a little bit of some edges on these. spheres.
I'll bring them back a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see, Kayla. You'll have to tell everybody what your YouTube channel is so that we can follow along on your trip.
Oh, yeah. Like right now or at the end?
Yeah, you can say it right now. So we're going to be wrapping up here soon.
Yeah. Which camera?
Any of them. That one is the canvas. There is the whole room, the short one, and then this one is the chairs. So whichever one.
Okay. Well, you guys can follow along on my travels on my YouTube channel Nova Novac. That's going to be the name.
Say it again.
Nova Novac.
Okay.
And it's NOVANOVAC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's important to know. I'll leave that in the show notes, but do you want to let people know where you're going to be traveling to?
Oh gosh, yeah. All over. This always feels like a quiz.
If you even remember.
Yeah. We're going to London, Amsterdam, Croatia, Montenegro, Turkey, Vienna, Budapest, Italy, Barcelona, Lisbon, Qatar, I said South America, no.
Korea.
South Korea, Japan, and then I'm going to go to Bonaire in the Caribbean. And that'll be it, yeah.
End up in the Caribbean, huh?
Yeah, well, I'll come home for the holidays for a few weeks, and then I'll go to the Caribbean to escape the cold and maybe learn how to scuba.
Like a good Coloradan.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ditch
I
the
literally
winter.
just bought the tickets for that this morning, so that's just added on today. Nice. Yeah.
That's pretty exciting.
I know. I have some friends who are going to be there, and they have a room in their Airbnb, and they're like, you want to come? I was like, yeah. I'll be there. So I'm grateful that I can do spontaneous things like that.
Yeah. Are you taking a sketchbook with you? Colored pencils, a watercolor?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out.
set?
I don't know yet. She suggested that I maybe buy things there and try and figure out. I think I'm going to bring some colored pencils, and I always bring notebooks. So maybe I'll bring like a smaller sketchbook, and then I can like buy some things at art supply shops if I'm like, ooh, I'm really inspired. I want to use some gouache paints or whatever.
Right.
Or watercolor. But I'm not sure. I'm usually painting, and I feel like that's not a very good traveling medium. At least on the big canvases, I can't really travel with them that easily.
But you can transition to...
Yeah.
You can even take... Do you have water-soluble pencils? Colored pencils?
No, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I forgot those existed.
They act like paint.
Yeah, I was like, this will be a great time to pick up a new medium or try and get better at sketching, because I feel like I started in sketching and then I was like, wow, I hate that.
I actually started in charcoal.
Oh.
Which was fun, but it felt really hard for me.
Here, I'll switch
But
with you.
that's, that's just me.
Yeah.
Like
that does
everything.
sound fun.
But the guy that was teaching me, he's like, you need to get looser. You need to get looser. I'm like, I'm just not a loose person.
What does that mean, looser? Like, less detail?
Like I had to do this shoe, like this old shoe one time. And he showed me his, which was fabulous. And mine looked more like it just came off the shelf in the store. It was just, it didn't have that really lived in, it didn't have a lot of personality.
Like character, yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. Every once in a while I run across that book, all the charcoals I did. And I'm like, that was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed that.
Would you ever pick it back up?
Yes, I I liked that. To me, it felt like an easy medium to work with. Plus, you can use your hands.
Mm.
You know, you can
I do like
rub
using
things
my
around.
hands.
I know.
Finger painting and stuff.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Maybe I'll pick some of that up. Do you think that would be a good travel thing?
Yeah, because you can get like vine charcoal, small pieces of charcoal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Robin, how could people who might be interested in working with you on shamanic journeying and art get a hold of you?
So, my website is alchemy333.com. It has my phone number.
And is that do you have Instagram or YouTube?
I do. My Instagram is at Alchemy of Light. And then on Facebook, I have an Alchemy of Light page, but I also just have my personal page, Robin Wiggs, which is where I do most of my posting. But a lot of it's political now, so don't go there. My daughter's like, yeah, you're out of control. I'm like, no, I'm just really angry. I'm just really angry right now.
Well, thank you both for doing this experimental session that turned out so fun.
It was.
And I feel like this painting has stories to tell.
I feel like we're looking under the microscope.
Yeah,
I agree
feel
with
like
you.
when you return, Kayla, we should reconvene for a second session with this and see what stories we all have to tell after some time passes and we have crossed into, some thresholds and made choices at crossroads and see where the road has taken us and what has revealed.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'd love to hear maybe some closing thoughts on, what insight you're feeling that you're taking away from this process. If you have anything you'd like to share.
Yeah, I think the conversation we had about trusting yourself is one of the big things that sticks out to me, especially because the oracle card I read before this talked about outside influences and being mindful of that and not letting it in. And I'm like, And then you brought it up too, and I'm like, because there have been a lot of like opinions about like where I'm going, like what I'm doing, like. So I'm like, I just need to focus on, my inner world and everything like that, and trust myself. So
trusting your intuition
as I cross the thresholds. Yes,
I love it. How about you, Robin?
I just kept getting, just do the thing. Like, just stop thinking about it. Just do the thing. Quit making it a big deal.
Yes. I love that.
Because I know I tend to do that, and I don't know, maybe the two of you do also, is you get this idea or this nudge, and then you start overthinking it, picking it apart, and
Yeah, I think mine is trust the process and the flow, because I feel like this painting has so much flow to it and
it does.
It feels like so much movement and
growth. There's a lot of growth in here.
Yeah.
If you step back and look at it.
Yeah.
But there's also all this connection. See how they connect? This is connecting, yeah.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for participating and for sharing. I appreciate it so much. And going through this process, being willing to step out and try something new. And thank you for joining us for the Connected Canvas session on Thresholds and Crossroads. And as you've heard today, a crossroad can be both a place of uncertainty and possibility, a moment to listen and choose, or to simply be within the mystery. And Robin and Kayla and I brought our own thresholds to the canvas. And together we created something new in that space between what has been and what is still becoming. My hope is that this conversation invites you to reflect on the thresholds in your own life and the creative ways in which you might step across them. And as you go about your day, consider what crossroads you're standing at and what guidance is waiting for you there. Thank you so much for listening to the Muse Dreams Podcast. Follow us on your favorite social media at Muse Dreams Art and on our website at musedreams.com for updates, behind-the-scenes content, and to sign up for the newsletter and more. If you have questions or show topics, I'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas, so feel free to reach out and connect. Muse Dreams, a podcast for artists, dreamers, and spiritual seekers on the path of creative discovery.